by that nickname.
And so Young nails them both.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He had some huge nights.
And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
That's good from Evans.
Tyreke Evans signed and traded to the Pelicans last season with a big 4-year, $44 million contract. Pretty big vote of confidence for a guy whose minutes had gone down every year after his phenomenal rookie season.
And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. And last season, some issues between Tyreke Evans and Coach Monty Williams. By the trade deadline, even rumored the Pelicans looking to trade him.
Yeah, I kind of heard those rumblings too. Evans expressed confusion about his role. Williams said that it had been an adjustment coaching him and criticized his mid-range game. The wires got crossed up and tangled a little bit, and hopefully they'll be able to get on the same page going forward.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Young against Gordon. Outside Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again. Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Right side, Boozer. Back to Lynn. Pass to Kobe. Clock at 6. From the arc. Again, the miss by Bryant. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ashik dishes to Holiday. Pass to Davis. Back to Holiday. And there's the feed to Davis. The 17-footer goes down.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Omer Ashik in the poison pill year of his contract now, making about $15 million this season. That money scared off the Chicago Bulls, but Houston was able to find a taker in the New Orleans Pelicans.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Davis comes in for Boozer. The Lakers trail. Outside Bryant. Randall with a screen for Bryant. Now the pass to Randall. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up the baby hook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Ashik certainly a great defensive NBA center, Clark, but $15 million, that's a big chunk of change.
That is, especially as cap conscious as teams are now under the new CBA. But he's in a contract year playing for his next contract now. If he does well, it's hard to believe, but his next contract might not be too far off from what he's making right now.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Julius Randle, drafted out of Kentucky after 1 season. He fits that classic power forward mold. 6'9", strong, physical, great rebounder, and scores with his back to the basket.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. With he's checked in for Ashik. And it's Selman's in for Gordon. Good on the second free throw. And Randall, regarded as a good outside shooter in high school, didn't really show that, though, at Kentucky.
And I think he wants to show that he can be a floor spacer at the NBA level, but it may take some time. That would really help him offensively because he is a tad undersized at the power forward spot. So being able to shoot it from the perimeter would go a long way in his development.
Here's Lynn after Drew Holiday's score. The drive by Bryant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting five, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference and a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for New Orleans. He hits the second from the line. And Kobe Bryant, 4th in career scoring.
Well, with the chance this season, if he stays healthy, to pass MJ, Michael Jordan, for 3rd all-time, what an accomplishment that would be for Kobe.
Now, here's Salmons. Evans outside. Feeds it to Salmons. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Here is Bryant. He has 5. Evans with some nice D.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Now here's Johnson. Jimmer Fredette missing his last shot. Davis setting the pick for Kobe. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 8.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Fredette. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland. Salmons gets the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Kobe. Kicks it to Randall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now, here's Salmons. 11-point game his last outing. Evans passes to Fredette. Plenty of space, and he gets the bucket. Fredette's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Bryant drives in. Dishes it to Henry. Back to Bryant. Kobe draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good, Henry. Henry's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Down here in the Bayou, the Pelicans were a much deadlier team shooting the ball. They really shot well from outside when they played in this building.
New Orleans making a switch here. Rivers checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. There's 1:38 left in the first. Here's Withy. He dishes it to Anderson. He kicks to Rivers. 6 to shoot. Here's Fredette. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, the Pelicans last season tried to make a push for the playoffs, but a slew of injuries really held them back.
But even at full strength, Kevin, this team was fighting for the 8th seed, still young and developing. You've got to give this group time to grow because I think they've got some nice pieces.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And you talk about giving the Pelicans time to grow as a young team. Ownership, not entirely content to do so. You remember at the 2013 draft, they traded away the 6th pick and this year's draft pick in exchange for Drew Holiday. So that's a win-now move.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
And here's Rivers. The dish to Salmons. Passes to Withy. Lets it go from 14.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Clarkson kicks to Henry. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. He feeds it to Randall. Johnson against Salmons. And the shot is good from Johnson. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Rivers. Defense is right there. Salmons with the screen for Rivers. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans on top, leading by just 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Next Sunday, November 16th, Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets go on the road to battle the Oklahoma City Thunder. Don't miss it.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
New Orleans in the lead. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Rivers dishes to Anderson. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, what I really like about Drew Holiday is his cool, calm, collected demeanor on the court. I mean, it doesn't seem like much bothers him. He stays even keel, and that's exactly what you want in the personality of your floor general.
And for Holiday, I think his level-headed demeanor really belies his toughness and competitiveness. You know, at 6'4", he's quick on his feet. He can really give opposing guards problems at that end of the floor.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Boozer comes in for Randall. Young is subbed in for Wesley Johnson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Holiday with combo guard size. But he's steadily improved as a passer as he's developed.
You know, the last couple of seasons, how about his assist bit going up to 8 per game? He's still got to cut down the turnovers, but overall, I like his IQ for the game.
Young outside. Young right side. Shoots from the baseline. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Lakers trail by 6. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Kelly. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Davis. From deep three-point range, the shot by Clarkson, no good. New Orleans leading by 6. And Anderson kicks to Rivers. Rebound collected by Clarkson. The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Kelly. Lakers trail by 4. Clarkson kicks to Young. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Young. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. First in blocks, 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks, because number 1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth, and the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, Ryan Anderson really was set up to have a big year last year. When he was on the floor, he was a laser, an absolute dead-eye shooter. But when you look at last season, all you can really take away is that he struggled to stay healthy.
So for the Pelicans, Evans comes in for Anderson, and Gordon subbed in for Rivers. The Lakers also changing it up. Kobe's checked in for Henry, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And that injury for...
Scary injury, and obviously we hope that Ryan is back and healthy because he's a great player and still so young. I mean, he's got a ton of great basketball left in him and one of the best floor spacing foremen in the NBA.
Here's Young, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
So it's the Pelicans now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of a basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down the 360 dunk. Now, I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Hill, he's checked in for Los Angeles. All free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
6 to shoot. Bryant.
Some great play by Kobe tonight. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside Holiday, and it's Evans in the corner. Davis with a screen on Young. Here's Evans, rejected by Young. Kobe attacking, and it's blocked by Gordon. And there's the feed to Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Lynn against Holiday. On the wing, Bryant. Young outside, 5 to shoot. Kobe with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Good! That's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Holiday with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. Had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Although the Pelicans played some tough games against the West last season, they still showed their youth when it came to competing against the better teams.
As you said, although the Pelicans gave some teams trouble last year in the West, but overall, Steve, the conference was just too much for them.
Yeah, 15 wins against the rest of the West, and they do have a lot of work to do before they're viewed as a threat in the conference, but they're getting there.
That one misses.
Well, the Lakers have to improve their approach against Holiday.
10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Bryant with it. Picked up by Davis. Lynn against Gordon. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Davis kicks to Holiday. Evans at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop, Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter. Lakers trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Bryant against Gordon. 6 to shoot. And Bryant kicks to Lynn. Puts one up from 19. Ashik pulls it in. Ashik's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Holiday with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. And Holiday, here we go. The second chance effort. Ashik, no good. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Kobe dishes to Hill. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Holiday, the pass to Ashik. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And Holiday, here we go. And the shot is good. And now an 8-point Pelican lead.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Lynn. From outside, off the mark.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Gordon dishes to Davis. Evans against Young. Davis kicks to Holiday. From 15 feet away, that's in there. Davis with the assist. 16 points for Drew Holiday.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
The drive by Bryant. Johnson, a wide open look, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Fredette, the pass to Gordon. Feeds to Fredette, puts up a 3. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. On the wing, Johnson fires for 3. Outside, Lynn. Outside, Kobe. Back to Lynn. Left side, Davis. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. New Orleans leading by 5.
Ed Davis is a player who's bounced around a bit, even though he's still pretty young. What he needs now is just an opportunity, I think. He's shown he can play at this level.
Evans attacking, and the layup falls. Evans has got 7. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Bryant against Gordon. Kobe dishes to Randall. Clock at 6, and stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And Clarkette Davis with good size, the power forward spot, a good defender and rebounder.
He'll block some shots as well. Offensively, he can finish. He's a nice rotation big man with good length for his position. Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Anderson comes in for Eric Gordon. And the Lakers also making a change. Henry's checked in, and both free throws good for Tyreke Evans.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Here's Lynn, and the 3 ball is good. Lynn's got 6.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Anderson a screen on Lynn. Fredette kicks to Davis. Pass to Fredette, jacks up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He has 7. And Evans over his career has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA and then some small forward. what do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or two guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Randall passes to Lynn. Johnson against Salmons. 6 to shoot. Johnson dishes to Lynn. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit. And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gets it off. Can't get it to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pelicans lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
And here are the Pelicans now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. So for the Lakers right now, Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Young in at the small forward position.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing at times.
Gordon against Kobe. Back to Lynn. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 13. And it's slammed in by Holiday. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs? As you said with the Lakers, last year their defense was near the bottom in a lot of categories. Opponents averaged almost 110 points on them.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Boozer kicks to Hill. Picked off in midair. Poked loose. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Ashik. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Well, it was a bit of a mix between effort and planning and personnel for the Lakers and their defensive struggles.
Well, they would give up the most points in the paint and fast break points over the course of the season, and You give up easy chances like that, you're not winning.
Here's Kobe. They can't stop the run with that one.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Evans dishes to Holiday. 13 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And the Lakers call time here.
Another finish at the bottom of the division for the Pelicans last year, but they showed that they're working towards something, and I think they could be a playoff team in the coming years.
Lakers trail by 21. Outside Bryant. Hill sets the screen for Bryant. Boozer a screen on Gordon. Kobe attacking. Young outside. 5 to shoot. Kobe against Gordon. Again, the miss by Bryant.
Well, the Pelicans certainly have the pieces to get to the postseason, as you said. I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, before they get it done and figured out so they can be a postseason team.
Evans kicks to Holiday. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Here's Holiday. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Holiday's got 24 points. And really for the Pelicans, Steve, it'll just be about being patient and not wanting to rush into the postseason. Let their team, grow naturally.
Yeah, I agree. And, it's been a while since New Orleans has played in the postseason. 2011 was their last appearance, but just trying for a quick run with high-priced free agents would not be in their best interest.
Here's Kobe, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Anthony Davis voted most likely to have a breakout year 2, and the GMs called it right. First-time All-Star, most improved candidate, statistically a top 10 player in the league.
And you look at the numbers for Davis last season, Clark, around 20 and 10.
And you throw in about 3 blocks and 1.5 steals a game, as well as him upping his scoring while improving his percentages. The sky's the limit for this guy.
Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, and looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
Good on the second free throw.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. Passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarters. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in games. Boozer with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lynn kicks to Young. And the pass to Bryant. Back to Young. Got a piece of it. Evans with the steal. Kicks it to Asha. Gordon, the pass to Evans. Dishes it to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Hushik, and it's sent back by Hill. And they're able to recover. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
And Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
Back to Lynn, launches it. Pelicans with the rebound. Ashik's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Lynn with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Young kicks to Lynn. Back to Young. 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you know, last season the Lakers found themselves in a position they are not quite accustomed to. Last in the Western Conference, a nightmare season for the storied franchise.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, guys, as we know, there were some low points for the Lakers along the way, losing to the Clippers by about 50 points, which turned out to be the biggest loss in the history of the franchise.
And Kobe looked visibly distraught after that loss. I mean, it still had a backhanded compliment to say about it when he said, well, now I know what it feels like to be a Clipper fan all these years. Gotta love Kobe, always with a way with words.
And so he makes both from the line. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Clarkson passes to Bryant. Here's Clarkson. Outside, Kobe. Young outside, looking to end the drought. Again, Young missing. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Now Holiday, he's got 24. Here's Rivers. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Rivers has got his second bucket of the night. The Lakers shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Young outside. The Lakers working the ball around now. Fires the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Stolen by Rivers. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. That's good. Holiday's got 26 points.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
3 straight fast break hoops. I mean, the D has been sleepwalking.
Now here's Rivers. He has 6. They double him with Boozer. The kick out to Holiday. On the wing, Evans. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Shoots. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. Left side, Bryant. Young outside. Kobe against Evans. Looking to end the run. Outside for Kobe. Left side, Bryant. Again, the miss by Bryant.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Holiday attacking.
A lot of things get talked about with the NBA and the playoff structure. And, you know, there's been some mention about opening things up in the near future. One thought is to have more teams make it in and have a play-in round between the bottom teams.
First free throw is good. New Orleans making some changes here. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Selman's in for Tyreek Evans. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Ryan Kelly. Davis comes in for Boozer. Johnson, he's checked in for Nick Young. And it's Henry in for Bryant. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Johnson outside. Here's Randall. He has 5. Clarkson kicks to Randall. The rebound by Anderson.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Selmans. They get it again, and Anderson kicks to Selmans. He dishes it to Holiday. Passes it to Rivers. He feeds it to Selmans. Here's the 3. Here's Withy. And finally they hit one.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Out to the right wing. And here is Henry to end the drought. Off the left rim and out. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, sharp-eyed NBA fans may have noticed, but a new addition to NBA jerseys this season. For franchises that have won a championship, there's a small gold tab on the back of the jersey collar. The tag has small writing showing how many titles the team has won. The Celtics and Lakers with a little extra bragging rights. Guys, what a nice touch.
Yeah, certainly a badge of honor. Doris, thank you. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Holiday dishes to Selmans. Back to Holiday. He kicks it to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Randall. The shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Salmon's with it. Here's the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
And finished off by Rivers.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense. Offense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Davis gets a wide open look. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rivers passes to Withy. Rivers kicks to Holiday. Salmons dishes to Anderson, 14 feet away, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Anderson's got 7 points in the game. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Clarkson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Salmons against Johnson. There's the dish to Henry. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
For 3.
6 seconds left to play here in the third. Holiday with the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Woo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pelicans on top, deliver.
On tap next Monday, November 17th. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's East and West. Be there.
Here's Clarkson. Miller is out there with Jeff Withy. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Jimmer Fredette. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Kelly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now Rivers. They set the screen. Pass to Ajinça. Poke loose. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Los Angeles guys shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Clarkson passes to Henry.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and the small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago. Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
And here's Los Angeles. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now, here is Fredette. Defense right on him. Now here's Rivers. Johnson over to help. Rivers kicks to Ajinça. Clock at 6. The feed to Rivers. From the arc. And the Pelicans get it back, and it's good.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Withy's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still field a competitive team.
And I think that's really important, that you try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different when you're in a bigger market versus a smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax and revenue sharing, the size of your market is a little bit mitigated. And so therefore, everybody has a better chance to be competitive.
Johnson dishes to Kelly. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The Pelicans have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Out to Miller. Feeds it to Rivers.
You know, with the movement we've seen the last decade with teams heading to Oklahoma City and for a time Sacramento, is it time for the NBA to look at realigning some teams? Might not happen yet, but we're getting close to Maybe a reshuffling being needed.
As you said, it's something that will need to be addressed at some point. Some teams traveling pretty far within the division.
It'll happen when the time is right. I mean, there could be more teams shifting around, or maybe expansion comes and you'll see a realignment. But, you know, I think that change is probably going to happen relatively soon.
First one falls for him.
Looking at the game for Henry, he has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Fredette kicks to Miller. Here's Ajinça. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Henry. Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer. That's good. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Man, they've done a really nice job of extending their lead, Kevin.
Here's Rivers. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Clarkson kicks to Kelly. Here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires it up. The shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Picked him clean. Inside. That's tipped. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Withy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the pick. Rivers kicks to Ajinça. The pass to Rivers. That's good. Rivers has got 15 points in just the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Rivers. Clarkson passes to Henry. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Jeremy Lin comes in for Xavier Henry. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. There's a screen to the middle. And here's Rivers.
It's pretty obvious, guys, that a top-notch interior defender can have a huge impact on a team's success. Most championship teams actually have one. And over the last few seasons, I'd have to say perhaps the most impressive defensive player inside has been Dwight Howard when he's healthy.
Kicks it to Miller. Wide open. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Lin dishes to Kelly. Back to Lin. To stop the drought. Connects, the jumper drops. And back to the post defenders. There are many to choose from. It seems that you have more and more strong post guys in the league than Steve just a few years ago.
Well, I'll give you another name in addition to who Clark was talking about, and that's Kevin Garnett. I mean, maybe the best overall big defender we've seen in the last decade. I mean, perimeter defense, pick and roll, covering, communicating. Just a fantastic defender, one of my favorites of all time. Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Rivers against Lin. Dishes to Fredette. There's the pick. Shot off the screen. Young with the ball. Lynn's shot is off. And here comes Fredette, leading the fast break. Young with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Passes it to Clarkson. Miller against Lynn. Makes it off the glass. Lynn's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Fredette kicks to Rivers. Down low. Here's Miller. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Clarkson passes to Kelly. He dishes it to Young. And a wide open look for Lynn. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
Going on a nice run here, and defensively, you got to force them to operate in the half court. This won't get it done.
Here's the screen. Stolen. And up before again for the Lakers, running the court. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And this is the tempo you just love to watch. Get out fast before the defense has a chance to set up.
Steve, it's paying off. I mean, the last 8 points made in the fast break.
There's the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. That's good. Lynn's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, this offense has just been running like crazy.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 made baskets, Steve, have been in transition. No secret how they're attacking.
Now Fredette. Miller with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Clarkson. Fredette grabs the miss.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough. Boy, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you gotta love his determination.
The Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Lynn dishes to Sacre. Back to Lynn. He feeds it to Sacre. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Snatched up. There's the dish to Rivers. Miller kicks to Rivers.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
Here's Kelly, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
And he makes the first. John Salmons, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Robert Sacre. Good on both. Now, here is Fredette. It's Salmons on the wing. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Lakers.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Drew Holiday. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Well, the fact that Austin Rivers improved substantially in his second season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player, and that's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.
Rivers hits both of them. In Austin Rivers, the son of Clippers head coach Doc Rivers, taken 10th back in 2012. His pedigree certainly played a part in that.
Yeah, it certainly did, no doubt about it. That cuts both ways when you've got a famous last name, but Rivers not the explosive athlete that his father was. He is a creative ball handler. He's got to continue to develop his shot and understanding how to be effective at this level, and I think you've still got to give him some time to be effective.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Clarkson kicks to Kelly. Intercepted. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Outside, Lynn. They double him with Rivers. Lynn the pass to Clarkson. Young against Rivers. Young dishes to Lynn. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Now Rivers. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Playing hard, we had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from, and we did a great job that night.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Drew Holiday.
club, muchacho. Assorted flavors in these gelatos. Inspire young minds and stack my nachos with the rock determination of a vato. Run across the border with in his poncho. Face like when it's bustin'. Planning these things till I died. When the Holy Father handed me my wings. When I was young, you're the teacher couldn't stand what we dream. Giving me music like in the hand of. See me on the TV, the cuties. Both presidential just plus and cooped it up. Got more hits in the zip, who wanna know? I can go back in time, you be Judge Ito. I know you thinking Nito. It repeats the minutes, something like a Tigo, but it's 300,000 more with no remote. Jacob and Lorraine, I used to deal with Tito, but he clowned me and told me that my money's Fritos. Now the Enzo doors go up like a D-Lo. Rion, same song sung from my man Nigo. SLR, when the doors go up, it's like a fresh hell jar. We boss, P shall not get hot, he too frost. Yes, sir. Close your eyes, just picture yourself just holding pies. Implement a plan and you surely rise. That's promised by the man that controls the skies. You see, I know so ill. Better yet, doggy, just tell me how you feel. How you feel, dog? We just picture, thinking, dreaming, scheming, reading, all in the late night, shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now watch you take flight. How does it feel? Ha! Yes, sir. You don't know me. I'm Paul Howard Hughes, Paul Holy. First trick on the ramp is the rock and rolling. Keep one on my stack with a new Pro Chromie. It bequeaths me to mention that I've been bitten, but affords me to chuckle at what critics have written. He dresses insane, but his music admire. Ask Anna Winter from Vogue and Esquire. And Vanity Fair, you like Kennedy, yeah, but you should guess who's in the insanity chair. Now it ain't about what I want. Still thumbing through my life like. It's one thing to say that you did it. It's one thing to lie about your digits. It's one thing to say that you live it. It's another to admit it. But I admit I got all this paper plus the prettiest faces that's offered by nature. I drive a case, but excuse me, Casper. Wanna meet him in my house, I got space like NASA. But it'll make me happier by itself, it's sadder. I like my sister Stace when she lost her papa. A Ben dad getting a stroke and nothing to trap her. John could do, it's ironic but true. A man dies, baby born as fair as Peru. It's a simple clue between us and imposters. We hop in the air and don't care what it cost us. Now I'm with a nerd with a pit full of marshes. I guess you could say that we fly like saucers. Zapping that, we're class and that vigor. They cash and crash whippers, the thrash and mad gripper. Go ahead and say it. Yes, sir. Close your eyes, just picture yourself just holding pies. Implement a plan and you surely rise. That's promised by the man that controls the skies. You see, I know that it's so ill. Better yet, doggy, just tell me how you feel. How you feel, dog? We just picture, thinking, dreaming, scheming, reading, all in the late night, shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now watch you take flight. How does it feel? Ha! Yes, sir. You don't know me.